Bitcoin has been crashing absolutely towards the downside, but in my opinion, this is going to be giving us that ultimate opportunity because right now we are getting many signals in the market that you should not be getting fooled, and that right now is actually not going to be the time to be panicking for Bitcoin. So we need to be talking about that exactly. We need to be talking about the CME gap that is down below us. So make sure to push up the like button. Can we once again push it back above the 200 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's the short term and let's have a look at what actually happened yesterday. And first of all, what we can be seeing is that we got this breakdown below this bear flag. But to be honest, for this Bitcoin dump, we can be having a look into what's technical reasons. But to be honest, the reason behind this dump is just going to be the escalations which are going on in the world right now. Now, I am going to be talking about what effect this does have in the longer term in the markets. But in the short term, of course, this is going to be causing some panic, which we are exactly seeing in the Bitcoin market right now. Of course, we are still trading inside of a weekend. The stock market is not even trading. So still, this Bitcoin dump is not as bad as it could have been. But anyways, yes, I am going to be talking about this exactly in a minute as well. But first of all, we need to be talking about the Bitcoin charts because we are actually still remaining to hold our structure on that daily time frame. And this is going to be crucial, okay, in order for me to actually still be bullish. Because yes, I am still in my Bitcoin trade. I am still in my Bitcoin long position. I'm literally showing this position whenever it's in a loss, whenever I'm in a profit, and also right now, whenever I'm actually literally sitting at break-even levels. But anyways, yes, this structure is going to be very important to be getting held. Because if we are going to be falling down below this structure, well, then of course we should start to panic, and then I do think that we are going to be seeing lower numbers. Of course, we can still see a little bit of a liquidity grab below this level, and in that case, the Bitcoin chart would still be completely fine. But I'm talking about a daily close down below this level of support. Well, then I should be really worrying on that daily time frame. But to be honest, I do not think that this is going to be very likely. We still have our uptrending support over here. Of course, we have fell down below this level of support over here, and after losing that level, we created this massive dump towards the downside. But right now, we actually still do have this daily level of support over here. And yeah, on that larger time frame, everyone is kind of panicking right now, while actually on the daily time frame, on the 2-day time frame, and on the 3-day time frame, we can literally just be seeing that Bitcoin is still kind of consolidating. After getting this initial move towards the upside, right now seeing this consolidation, well, this is not looking bearish at all to me. This is actually looking quite bullish. Of course, why everyone is panicking right now is because the altcoins are taking a massive hit, but purely having a look into what's Bitcoin, it is looking absolutely fine. Bitcoin is still actually looking quite bullish over here, and if we are going to be having a look into what's our indicators and in towards our metrics, well, it is looking absolutely awesome because of course we have had a look into what's the Bitcoin funding rates for many times. In the previous bull market, this has indicated all of the bottoms over here, and right now it is quite literally flashing the same exact signal. Right now the Bitcoin funding rates have been flipping negative over here during this Bitcoin dump yesterday, and like you can be seeing in this thread that I've written, well, all of the time in the previous bull market, whenever the Bitcoin funding rates have hit this negative territory, well, all of the time it has been a very good opportunity to buy. So yeah, having a look into what's our technicals, it is still looking absolutely fine. We have also created a little bit of a CME gap above us because we have been dumping during the course of the weekend. So most probably, yes, we are going to be retracing back towards the upside to be filling our CME gap. This CME gap is sitting at the 67.2k level, so keep that level in mind. Now on top of that, because of this dump that we've been getting yesterday, well, all of our liquidity towards the downside has pretty much been taken out. Of course, we still do have a lot of liquidity down below us at that 50k level, but honestly, I do not think we are going to be reaching that low. Like, for us to be reaching that 50k level, we still need to be breaking our structure and break below this level of support. Right now, I do not think that that is going to be very likely, but definitely we can be seeing that the majority of the liquidity is right now starting to develop on the top side. Of course, we did have a little bit of liquidity sitting down below us, which has exactly been getting grabbed just right now. Now, right now, only really that liquidity is sitting at the top side, looking very good in my opinion. Now, before talking about what effect this escalation in the world will be having in the longer term, well guys, if you are as well going to be getting interested in buying this dip right now, like I am currently doing, well, make sure to check out that link down below, because you can right now be claiming this $2,000 trade over on Bybit. On top of that, you are going to be eligible for this $40,000 deposit bonus, so make sure to check it out with that link down below. Now, if Bybit is not going to be available in your country, make sure to check out these other options down below as well. But yeah, like I've been talking about, of course, the stock market is currently not trading because we are trading in a weekend. Now, if we are going to be opening our stock market again on Monday next week, well, possibly, maybe, this could be having an effect on the stock market, and maybe we are going to be seeing this a little bit of a dump, and this could also be dragging Bitcoin a little bit more towards the downside. Now, historically speaking, whatever happens during times of a war, well, in the short term, there is usually a little bit of a panic, but in the longer term, well, it will always go up even more. Because actually what you just need to understand is that these wars are getting funded by the US dollars, which they literally need to be printing out of thin air, which is going to be causing ultimately that the interest rates needs to be getting lowered again. Inflation will once again be spiking, and of course for the assets, this is good. Now, I am only talking about the assets. I'm not at all talking about the situation because, of course, war is just dumb, but I'm not going to be talking about that. I am only going to be talking about the financial aspects. And talking about the financial aspects, yes, maybe in the short term, we could be seeing a little bit of a cool off, but in the longer term, well, it will just mean that more money will be getting printed, and this is going to be very good for assets like Bitcoin. Now, on top of that, also during times of uncertainty, also gold tends to perform very well, and Bitcoin is often pretty linked towards gold. So if gold is going to be performing well during this time, well, probably Bitcoin is also going to be benefiting from this. So yeah, all in all, I do not think that right now is going to be a good time to be panicking. Now, I do not think we are going to be seeing this greater correction than minus 20%. Of course, I've been talking about this many times. I do not think that we are actually going to be dropping down below this 59K level. Maybe we can be seeing a little bit of a liquidity grab, but to be honest, I do not think that we are going to be closing at any daily candles below this level. Now, look at the bright side, because only in 5 days, we are going to be seeing our Bitcoin halving happening. This is going to be an historic event, and always after the Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin tends to go even more exponential. Now, having a quick deep dive into what's Ethereum, well, in my opinion, first of all, I think it is just going to be following the Bitcoin's price action in the short term, but we can definitely be seeing that Ethereum is actually very interestingly developing some kind of a downtrending channel right now, but we are sitting on top of crucial support levels right now, so I do think that Ethereum is looking quite good over here. Now, having a look into what's the Ethereum against Bitcoin pair, well, it has been taking a massive hit during yesterday's dump. Of course, altcoins have been taking a massive hit, but I do think that right now is going to be actually the moment to be starting to pay attention in towards Ethereum and towards altcoins. I do think that the next move towards the upside for Bitcoin, well, then I think that altcoins are going to be absolutely exploding towards the upside. Also Ethereum. So of course we do not want to be closing a monthly candle down below this level, but I do think that right now we are just going to be creating a little bit of a liquidity grab, and we are still going to be seeing this upside getting created. But anyways, yeah, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.